I'm currently at the food court. I'm finally considered fully vaccinated, and this food court is pretty strict about vaccination status. So I'm having a meal here, and I want to plead with all cat owners or any animal owners: please don't let your pets run wild on the streets unsupervised. Because this morning when I was on my way to the GP, I've got medication that I need to purchase in order to treat my nasal problems, and it's prescription medicine only. Okay, I digress. I was at the traffic light, and a cat, obviously very well kept, somebody's pet, dashed onto the road. The next thing I heard was a ding, a knock, and the cat was twitching on the road. I was stunned. I just stopped in my tracks for a minute, unable to respond, and nobody else moved. That made me very upset. None of the drivers stopped, and I wasn't a driver. I was a pedestrian. I just dashed onto the road, picked it up, and got it off the road because I couldn't bear. I knew it had no chance of survival. As I picked it up, I could feel that it was dying. You can feel it through your hands, and I didn't want to see it get run over and smashed by the cars, as the traffic went by. So I got it to the side of the road, and I didn't even have a board to put it on to make the move less painful, But come to think about it, maybe it probably did not feel anything. It was twitching away, and I could feel that it was dying. I would have, under ordinary circumstances, put it on a board or something to make the moving less painful, but I just had to pick it up and run off the road because cars were going around me. When I got to the side of the road, I could only give it a pat, and you could see that it was already gone, and just 2 seconds later it died in my hands. I was very upset. There was nothing I could do to it. There's no way to track the owner. There was not even a collar on the cat. It was obviously somebody's cat because it was very well fed, groomed, and there was nothing I could do. I just laid it on the grass and gave it one last pat. My phone was dropping, but I couldn't touch it because I had cat blood all over my hands. I went to the GP's clinic. It was thankfully nearby, hoping my phone wouldn't slide through my shorts. And eventually I just washed my hands and tried to forget about it, but it's very, very upsetting. It would be good if you keep your pets, indoors or under supervision. I hate to think that there's an owner out there that probably is looking for the cat and doesn't know that it's died.